This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
The Power Hour goes live at KFAN.com/watch starting at 8 a.m. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Well, look at Zacho's here. Hi, Zacho.
Morning.
Hi, Zach.
Who's rattling some pills over there?
Don't worry about it.
Saucy wanted some Advil. I got some Advil.
Thanks, Hogs.
You're welcome, baby.
I think it's over for me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You got a headache?
Yeah, I always have a headache.
Is it because I got here?
No.
Okay.
It's not just
He's got
because.
two headaches.
He's
got three headaches
this morning.
Because of the size of your head, do you have to take more medicine than most of us, or how does that work? I'm concerned about your health.
No, are you?
Going to the mall later?
There's no evidence that supports
I might be going to the mall later. If I passed away, you'd be sad. You'd miss me.
I'd have to rework my contract.
For sure.
Yeah, who would you make fun of?
I don't know. Rosie's gone. You're dead.
Wow.
Rosie's dead.
I like
Rosie's
Marnie.
dead.
I like Bonus. I don't know. We'll figure it out when it happens.
Think how much money that'd free up, though.
Yeah.
I would miss you.
I could go to
Sus.
McDonald's.
I definitely
That's a
would.
great
I'm sure they
point.
would just spread that money around.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Bonus, it's been a month and a half. Here we go.
Nice try, John. Not falling for your games.
Horror awards.
Horror awards?
Yeah. Yeah.
When were those?
They're happening right now. And by the way, Marnie,
Did I win?
congratulations.
You weren't supposed to tell her.
I'm sorry, but it's happening as we speak. And you did an acceptance speech.
They were calling you the Susan Lucci
Yeah.
of those awards. They were like, when is she just going to win?
You got Rookie of the Year and a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wait till you see the statue.
Oh, no. You look shocked.
Oh.
Speaking of horror awards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were.
This is just random, but as you know, I went to a concert last week. I went to Carly Pierce at Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Who is a great country singer. She's like in her 30s, really pretty girl, female vocalist of the year a couple of times a few years ago, just to set the stage. She sings a song called Heels Overhead on her new album, and it makes me think of you guys. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just going to give you the chorus because I think she writes a lot of really smart songs. This one is very lighthearted. It's about a lady who is loose.
All right.
And the chorus goes, I bet your head over heels. Yes, he would. Yes, he would, Sus. Yeah.
Damn right.
I bet your head over heels this time. You love the way that she blows your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And there's a pause in the song, of course, way that she blows your mind. All over town, all over you. She's good at the things good girls don't do. Good girls don't do. She loves to wear red, knows her way around a bed. I bet your head over heels because she's heels over head for you.
That's a great chorus.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is
great
good.
chorus.
She got the heels over her head and then
Yeah.
she's wearing high heels and then she...
Yeah.
No, yeah, we get it.
Yeah. Ankles to ears, baby. Ankles to ears.
Your mic's on.
I didn't want
Your
to take it
mic's
that
on.
What? Now, what I said
That's
was
a clever
dirty?
little song.
Yeah, it's clever.
I mean, it's the devil's work, but whatever.
Yeah.
How can you hear me with your ankles in your ears, baby? How can you hear me with your ankles in your ears? I just wrote another song just now.
That's a Dwight Hockey original.
Yeah, no, that's his grandpa's original.
You can't hear your mama because your ankles in your ears.
Will you put that in your clever AI machine?
Clever girl. I like it, Mars. That's a good tune.
I mean, I would say thanks, but I didn't write it.
I'm glad you brought it to my
Yeah,
attention.
you relay
Carly
the
Pierce wrote it.
information.
Anyway,
You're a
great show.
curator, is what you are.
That's what you are.
I'm just the messenger.
Sure.
I'm just the messenger.
How flattered were you on Friday when it was obvious the Sklar brothers follow you on social? They claim you're
that
a
was
good
great.
social follow. They were asking about your health. They cared.
They are awesome.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
Their rhythm of the way I heard you talking about this yesterday, how they kind of cut each other off.
Yeah.
But the way they can
To stack
sort of,
the jokes.
Yes, the way they can sort of hand off, and then they
And finish each other's sentences.
jump in at the same
Time.
Only they actually say time at the same time. That rhythm,
funny.
and I would just watch them, and they do it so fast, and I don't know how much of it is twinness kicking in and how much of it is just we've worked on this a lot. It's super impressive, and it's freaking funny.
Really
Yes.
funny. Those guys are the best.
Yeah.
That was
They like you.
I thought that was excellent radio.
Yep. Those guys are the best. Love those guys.
And just the Hawk, you could not go to the show, so nobody here actually went to the
No,
show.
I gave
right?
him my tickets to Maxo, and he went.
Okay. I
was just doing his TV
looking
show
for
now.
a review.
A few years ago,
Yeah.
but no.
I went last year.
Corliss went.
Yeah. Parrish and I went
see
last
clips.
year was A+.
I saw they
They're so
did
good.
have a video from the Como Zoo.
I
They
saw
went and
that.
visited Como Zoo, which
Nice.
is so on brand.
Right on brand.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Love it.
When they went into, when the initials were FH, right? Frat, because somebody said
P.
frat,
FP. It was
FP.
Party.
Frat party. Okay, frat house, frat party. And then somebody said, would you accept Ford party? And they went immediately into their Travis, Tarvis,
Yep.
and then connected. So that part they had been through before. Okay, they might have rehearsed or whatever. It was great. Then they went into frat party, fart party, and pulled it off the same way with the same rhythm. I was like, man, these guys are.
Yeah, it feels
Real
like
good.
they jump into scripted bits, but
Yeah.
clearly it's improv. It's just so perfectly timed. Those
They're
guys are
great.
just super talented.
You know what would be funny is if they did Weekend Update. That'd be
Yeah.
a good bit.
It would be a good bit.
Okay.
No.
No, I
No,
think
that
it'd be
would
funny.
be a good
I'm
bit.
just,
really good
are you
bit.
thinking like one at each spot? The
Yeah,
way,
like they're doing it together. Yeah. I bet they'd be funny.
Oh, I bet they'd be hilarious at pretty much anything they do.
Yep. Super good.
Not at like teaching church.
Oh,
Well, they can make teaching church
they'd
pretty
be hilarious
entertaining.
teaching in church.
Paul, your hands
How
up.
do you teach church? Here's where you pray.
That's one example.
You just did it.
Yeah, that's a start.
That's how
Well
you do it.
done.
Some of us need some guidance.
So you sing about Jesus.
Right.
Now we bow our head.
See, you're doing a great
teaching,
job
yeah.
teaching.
Yeah, so you're making my point.
And also with you.
Okay. Would you guys like some news?
Sure.
Yep.
I'd like to give it to you.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey,
We knew you
presented
would,
by
Mark.
Carboni's
Thank you.
Pizzeria.
Thank you, Carbonis. I like your pizza. I'd like to eat it. I'd like to bathe in your marinara sauce.
Your mic's on.
I'd like to take your bread and sop it up.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that sopping up thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I like to sop things up. Our top story today. This lady's kangaroo got loose.
We hear a knock on our door. It was our neighbor. Homeboy said he was just sitting in his barn outside minding his own business and a kangaroo comes hopping up to his barn. Luckily, he knew exactly whose it was. So I take my happy behind up there, sit there and chased him down for like 30 minutes maybe. 6 police cars up here. And I'm out there in my silk pink pajama pants and camouflage shirt wrangling a kangaroo. One of the cops was like, well, how'd he get out? I said, my goat. And he said, no, the kangaroo. I said, my goat. My goat unlatched the gate.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I like
Somebody
the
left the guy
description
open.
of the pajamas. What's up? What's
That's
up,
Hawk's
pajama?
favorite part.
Silk pink pajamas.
Are you wearing a camouflage shirt, Marty, in honor of this breaking news? Did you hear this breaking news earlier today?
Or were you out hunting kangaroos?
I didn't even know. How can you see me?
Well played.
Just this
My
floating
God,
head.
there's a floating head with
And
the legs
also-
below it.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, eyes up, John.
Yeah.
Jeez. You get back from a month in Florida.
Yeah.
A bunch of college girls spring breaking, and now you think you can just look at whatever you want.
That is exactly right.
Okay.
If you didn't want me looking at him, why'd you make me love
I
him?
can, in fact, look at whatever I want.
Yeah, that's not going to hold up in court.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, I got some real news now. Here we go. The Minnesota Department of Transportation. I got this actually last night. I'm so glad I'm reading this because I was going to actually check because it looked official. The Minnesota Department of Transportation is warning residents to be on the lookout for a nationwide text scam. The scammers will send fake messages claiming you have an invoice violation or a bill from using Minnesota Easy Pass or another Easy Pass facility.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've received these.
just
Have you
got
guys
that,
received
yeah.
these?
I got one yesterday as well.
Yeah.
I got two of them
I've
yesterday.
got like 4 of them.
MnDOT officials say they will never email or text you for payment or personal information. Anyone who receives this type of message is asked to delete it and report it as fraud activity. It is fraud activity. And I when I saw it, I'm like, where in the hell is there a toll in Minnesota? But the website ended in .us. So I was like, well, isn't that, man, that's weird.
Well, also,
Easy
the
Pass.
text number is an international number.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
See,
Oh,
it's like plus 63. I didn't look at what 63 was.
I get that all the time.
I have it because I screenshotted it, which is what I do when I don't have time to
Investigate.
do something. Yeah, and if it's an email or anything, I screenshot it so that I look at it later, and I have a screenshot that was for yesterday, 2:40 p.m. So Easy Pass though is the express
HOV
lane
that's right,
on
yeah.
394.
Forgot about
and
that. You're right, yeah.
35W, and I use it a lot, and I do pay a monthly. I pay whatever the toll is. A lot of times it's a quarter.
Yeah.
But for me, this was very normal, and my thought was, oh man, did my credit card change or a expiration date or something on my credit card that I didn't realize?
See, but you
Now I
actually use it.
overdelete
That would make
I do
more
use
sense
it, yes.
for you to say, "Oh man, did I do something wrong?"
Exactly.
For the vast majority of us, I immediately knew it was a scam because
Correct.
I've never once
Right.
been a part of it for 1 second. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
this is a scam.
I was getting them in Florida. And in Florida, they
Right.
do have toll roads
Yeah,
everywhere.
sure.
All the
Right.
bridges are toll, right?
And I just drove through Chicago and,
Yeah.
Right.
just
Yep.
drive on through with the finger up in the air.
Yeah, you do that.
Now that I'm looking at it, it says Easy Pass. Ours is Min
That's our
Pass.
system.
Ours is Easy Pass now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pass changed to Easy Pass?
Well, because Easy Pass is it's used in a lot of other states, so it was just easier for people if they can use just one transponder wherever they go, as opposed to
good, man.
having separate ones.
That's good. That's good.
It's also a phone call from a text message from the Philippines. So
Well,
might be
Oh,
that
yeah.
might be a.
well, I recently drove
Not
there.
everybody looks at the number, John.
I'm so sorry,
so
Filipino
smart,
lady.
John.
I did not mean to run your toll. I was looking for my kangaroo. Costa Rican officials, this is sad. Everybody be cool. Truly. Costa Rican officials have released an apparent cause of death in the passing of former Yankees outfielder Brett Gardner's teenage son. The 14-year-old was on a family vacation at a Costa Rican Pacific Coast resort when his body was found in his room on Friday. Officials say they believe Miller Gardner died in his sleep after a reaction to something he ate.
Ugh.
So that is the cause of
Hideous.
death. Yeah. So
Like I mean,
simple
like he
as
had an
that?
allergic reaction and it caused him to asphyxiate in his sleep.
But didn't the original story say that multiple people got sick?
Got sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did read that, but that's not in this part of the story.
Weird.
So that's terrible, just
Horrific.
terrible.
Yep.
Let's see. With genetic testing company 23andMe filing for bankruptcy, privacy experts are warning the DNA of millions of people is up for sale. So if you'd like to buy my DNA, go ahead and have at it.
How much?
You give it away for free.
Yeah, I just gave some to the toilet.
Oh, gross.
Oh my god!
I was wondering how that was going to end.
And it ended exactly like you
Oh
thought
my
it
god!
would.
I'm sorry to my socks.
Oh, your mic's on.
How many of you have done 23andMe?
I have.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Sauce? No. Bonus? No.
I send them updated.
I did not in part because of this. Like I'm
I
just not
send
sure
them
who I
updated
want.
samples all the time. You want some more?
John, if you had done that, right? Let's say some agency, some secret agency had your DNA.
Right.
And the second you died, they used your DNA and created a second John Bonus.
Okay.
That would be
But
great.
you're dead. Your consciousness is over.
Sure.
So you're incapable of caring. Would it even matter if they made another one? Would you be mad? Since
no,
you're incapable of being mad.
I'd be all about it.
Sure.
Sure.
Right. The world needs round
Yeah.
2 of you.
But here's the
Well,
thing,
you're
Corey.
assuming I'm not looking down from
Right.
heaven,
The
Corey.
rest of us are up in heaven
Yeah.
going, what is John Boney 2 doing?
Yeah,
And you're down in hell going, go ahead, big dog.
Yeah, you say big dog all the time in hell.
That's how we party.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Johnny Bones 2 giving it to that big
You
dog.
don't.
Wow.
I was gonna say,
Glenn
you don't want to
Robinson.
know what he's doing with a big dog down in heaven.
The church teacher over here had a funny life.
Thank you.
So that's the news.
No, I don't have any problem with. I just don't know exactly if I wanted. What are they? I just didn't know if I wanted somebody having my DNA stuff.
Yeah, I know why people
information.
don't like that, but I figure, what the hell?
I can't even come with a reason why, like a scenario where I really don't want that to happen. That's at all realistic. But I don't know. Maybe I just don't make that into a public record someplace. I don't know.
Whatever.
When they spin it in the tube and recreate you, if just a little air bubble or something gets in there, and so you're slightly different. And now instead of being the jolly, charismatic guy you are, you have just a little bit of an edge or
bad boy John Bonus.
Yeah, and he does a couple of things.
Oh, I'm
and
going to call you Big Dog for sure.
Legacy is changed.
Yep. It's a great scenario.
Yep. How's the view from down there, Corey?
Yep. Your website's going to be called Hot Twins Daily.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be
Let the big dogs bite.
XXX.
You are correct.
Let the what?
I'd be making a lot more money than I am on Twins Daily.
Oh, hand over fist.
That's because you're selling all that DNA.
That's right.
No, I already did that one. Last one. There are multiple reports of a bright light streaking across the Northern California night sky. Sightings were even reported last night by some people in Nevada. The streak of light captured on video did not appear to be Starlink satellites, and the timing and location of the most recent launch rules out it being a SpaceX rocket. The most likely culprit appears to be
Harrison Ford's plane is on fire.
Oh.
That's the next most likely.
Okay, so that's
first
number
most
2.
likely is a satellite known as Dragon Freedom 2.
Whoa.
Which had been expected to re-enter Earth's atmosphere on Monday night and burn the hell up.
Oh, no.
That happens.
That's greasy.
Happens all the time. There's so much junk up there.
The
I was just
hell?
going to say,
Satellite.
how much is floating around up there?
Oh,
So
tons.
much.
So this is going to sound like I'm trying to write a scene out of The Notebook or something.
Oh,
but
God, one of the
great
greatest
film.
ever. Don't make me cry.
But back in the old high school days, one of my favorite things to do, and this is probably why I was single. This is not an office bit. No, like if you go on a really nice clear sky night, you can see satellites if you look for them. It's like Where's Waldo? You can actually see them, and it's clearly not an airplane. It's just it looks like a star that's moving. You're like, that's a freaking satellite. Right. So we used to go out on the boat in the middle of the night, basically, and just lay down on the boat, look straight up at the stars,
and start kissing.
Yep. Start just.
It was super cool though. Like you can truly see satellites. They're all over the place.
Hey, real quick, dude, down.
Hang on. Yep. Hang on. Timing's everything.
Start kissing.
As of
while there were
the
ladies
year
out there.
2023.
There were no ladies out there.
As
Sure
of the
there
year 2023, you guys guess approximately how many satellites were orbiting the Earth?
I'm going to go. It's got to be in the thousands.
Yeah.
Let's go.
4,200.
I'm going to say something like 25,000.
Yeah. I'll say
Oh, my God.
35,000.
Holy crap.
It's a huge number.
I'm going to go with, let's go 12,500.
I was thinking it was more like 800. But now I feel dumb.
Zach goes closest. 11,330
Nice job,
satellites
Zachy.
are orbiting the Earth right now. While the total number of satellites is high, not all are operational. Some are just inactive space junk, just rolling around up there, waiting to run into my plane.
What?
I have all kinds of scenarios of how I'm getting out of here.
You have a plane?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to get my pilot license and just sail into orbit.
That's sad.
Me and my space monkey.
Wow.
A lot going
Hey,
on.
Sauce, just let the boy dream. He thinks he's going to fly a plane with a monkey to
Sail a
outer
plane.
space. Just
The monkey knows the way.
Just take that Cessna all the way up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a really smart chimp that knows satellite patterns that will avoid them all and somehow break out of the atmosphere and the gravitational pull of the planet
Are you
Earth.
going to wear a yellow hat, too?
Zach, how in the hell did you know the name of my space monkey was Cessna?
That poor monkey is going to see things.
Oh, I'm going to smack that monkey around on the way.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to regret a lot of life choices.
Yeah, he's going to poke his own eyes out.
John, do you have to go or can you stay?
I can stick around till 8 o'clock.
Okay, look at that. Sauce will do sports after this. Marnie is here. Bonus is here. This is the Power Trip on the Fan.
Hello.
Join the power. This is me. Join me next Monday at Wild Bill's in Woodbury for our final regular season Bud Light Wild watch party. Be there at 6 o'clock to watch your Wild in action. And to sign up for your chance to qualify for first-round playoff tickets this year. Get the full details now at KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
In case I don't get a chance to say it or I forget, thank you, Zacho. And you guys haven't already done it. If you want to watch one of the most riveting series of television I've ever seen, I only watched the first episode last night.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say.
Because I've heard this from about 10 people. My guess is you're going to say Adolescence.
Adolescence.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe. First of all,
I got to watch that.
What is it?
It's on Netflix. It's the guy who plays Al Capone in...
the guy that looks like Charge.
The guy who looks like Charge. He's been in a million movies.
What the hell is his name again?
Dusty.
No, it's the guy from Boardwalk Empire that looks like Charge.
Stephen Graham.
Yes.
That's him.
That was close.
It's first of all the shots are one long shot, and by that I mean there are no cuts. It's one guy with a handheld camera following one person down a hallway, and when that person turns left, the camera goes right and picks up with another person, and they walk down the hallway and they do a scene, and then that person gets up and leaves the room, and he walks down the hallway and he turns left, and it focuses on somebody else, and they follow, and it's like that the entire episode. It's the most incredible bit of film work I've ever seen. The acting is unbelievable. The end of the first episode is like, oh my God. The entire thing, I can't believe the acting.
It's about a 13-year-old accused of murder.
Yeah. And I don't want to say another word about it because I don't want to give anything away to take any of your the word is not right when I say enjoyment because it's not that kind of thing. But it is definitely worth your time. I believe there are 4 episodes. I'm not sure, but I watched the first one last night. I was going to start the second one, but I knew I wouldn't get to sleep if I did.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I just heard about this last night. The guy that was doing graphics for the Timberwolves game, his name is Tom, and he was just small talking. He's like, has anyone watched this? Did anyone see this? It just dropped on Netflix, and I had never heard of it.
My gosh.
And he said the same thing. He's like, you should watch it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the word.
It's really, really, really something.
Okay.
Is it 4 episodes, meaning that's it, the story is told?
I got to check to make sure. I had to turn it off last night, and not because I didn't love it. I wanted to stay up and watch the whole thing. I knew I wouldn't get to sleep if I watched it anymore. It's going to stay in my mind about like that. Let me see. Episodes and info. What we got here?
I think it's 4.
1, 2, 3. 4. It is 4 episodes, each of them an hour long. And it looks like that's the end of the story. But the kid is unbelievable. I don't know who the kid is. I don't know if he's ever acted before. My God, the 13-year-old boy. I can't believe it. It's really something. Just go in if you can. Don't watch anything about it. Just go in and watch it today. What's your name? Saucy? You will freaking love it.
I will?
Yes, you will. You will love this show. You will love it.
It looks...
Your wife will really, really love it if she doesn't pass out.
Oh.
She might. Am I the only one that's caught up on the White Olsons?
On the what?
White Olsons?
Did I say Olsons? I meant White Lotus.
Olsons.
That was a Freudian slip.
I read it, and I haven't even seen the show. I get what you're talking about.
Should we do sports?
Is it getting thicker?
Oh, boy.
Is it really?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
Can I watch it at work?
What is happening?
Zach?
Are you doing radio for 5 again?
No.
I think that was pretty obvious. I think that was pretty obvious.
The whole Olsen family gets this bit.
Yeah, I did read a story last night that now I understand what you're talking about.
Is it Mary-Kate and Ashley?
No, it's the...
No, he wouldn't be into that.
The White Bear Olsons.
Now Zach's offended.
White bear.
Montemita, I mean.
It's not the same thing?
No.
Okay.
It's like Maplewood versus White Bear Lake. Technically different.
Sorry.
Sauce, you ready?
Yes.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The Golden Gopher men's basketball team has a new coach, Nico Medved. He was hired yesterday. He recently coached Colorado State, who lost on Sunday to Maryland. He has 222 career coaching wins, 3 tournament appearances, and 3 conference player of the year. He was an assistant here for 1 season. He will have a press conference today.
Okay.
Noon.
Oh, I didn't know he was an assistant here for
I
him.
mean, what a whiplash of events in his life the last few days. To go to coach in the NCAA tournament and be in a tight ball game and, give your heart and soul to a program and a team in a tournament time and then turn around and be like, well, next job. And not that that's not, right. I don't mean in a callous way. I just mean like the whiplash of emotions that must have been. Incredible.
I can't imagine how many, it happens all the time in these tournaments. There were plenty of rumors about him taking this Gopher job before the tournament started.
2 hours after Johnson got fired. Yeah.
Yeah. And then to have to.
Which was 1 a.m.
He's got to explore that sort of thing. He can't actually complete that sort of thing. Minnesota has an anti-tampering, ban against it. They can't. I don't know exactly how that works in terms of communications and so on. It's just got to be weird to be going through something like that with those kids that you care so much about and have them all be kind of looking at you like, is this it, coach? Like, is this our shot? It's got to be a very weird thing to balance.
That press conference will be live at noon on the Fan. Marnes?
Yep.
Your Wolves?
Don't say it.
Flopped last night in Indiana, losing 119-103 to the Pacers. Rudy had 16 points, 16 boards. Your Wolves are 41-32. They sit at 8th in the West. They're off until Friday when they battle the Suns at 7 p.m.
That was a really, really disappointing game last night. There are losses that fit into different categories, like, well, we played such a great game and we just lost to a better opponent or played our hearts out. Man, this was sort of a preview of what the playoffs could be like. That kind of game, if you lose that kind of game, you're okay with it. But the way that the Wolves lost, where they just didn't have the rhythm and they didn't have the urgency, there were 10 games left. There are now 9. I don't understand where the lack of urgency comes from. That part of it was really disappointing and honestly shocking. And I don't know what Anthony Edwards' situation was with the thumb. At the end of the game, he had a wrap on it that was massive. It looked like, it covered his entire hand. So he was icing his thumb, but he also, if that was affecting his shot, I'm not sure, but he went 1 for 11 from 3. And if you have a thumb issue, you would think, okay, my plan going into this game is probably not going to shoot threes. I'm going to drive, distribute, whatever. So that is a little confusing to me.
It ain't easy to go up in traffic around the hoop with a sore thumb either.
Was he doing the Dangerfield? My arm.
Really?
After he missed that 12th three, he's like, oh, my thumb. Oh.
No, because this was an issue going into the game.
Okay, never mind.
So, is it unusual to have a 5-game break like this at this point in the season?
No,
I wonder if that was June.
And I was wondering, do you think that played into the mentality of how they showed up last night? Like, hey, we got 5 days off coming up.
I have no idea. Yeah, they have 4 days off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, they play.
Oh, they play
yesterday
Friday?
was Monday. They play Friday. We play Friday.
Oh, I thought they played Sunday was the next game.
No,
okay,
Sunday.
Did I say Sunday? Maybe
Friday against the Suns.
Okay, all right.
And then Sunday, I think, is Detroit. But they do have 3 days off, and even that is rare. But Ant, if you take the 2 games against Indiana, which were Monday and Monday, exactly 1 week apart, he went 1 for 11 from 3 in both games.
Yeah.
If you add those up, it's not an exact math, but it's something like 2 for 22.
Yeah, that checks out.
And that just didn't go well. And then Obi Toppin was the complete opposit. He was 6 of 9.
Miss.
6 of 9 yet last night, and 7 of 10 in the previous game. That's a non effective 3-point shooter. Frustrated.
It's over.
Plus, BB and I made a great reel for Instagram that we couldn't even post last night because you can't do that after a loss. Now we got to hold it. Maybe I'll put it up today. Maybe tomorrow.
I believe one of the members of the Timberwolves said, if you post that video, I'm going to ruin your life.
That's what he said.
Wow. Whoa.
All these PR people all of a sudden, very sensitive.
Yeah.
It's worth
Like,
the risk.
Take it down.
Yeah, Tom West always acts like that.
100%. Take it down.
It's the worst.
Vikings news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Gopher women's basketball team has advanced to the WBIT quarterfinals.
All right.
They need you at Williams Arena on Thursday night as they host Gonzaga with a trip to the WBIT Final Four on the line. You can get your tickets at gophersports.com, but caller number 11 right now will win a pair of tickets for Thursday's win or go home battle. Call now. WBIT.
In Cincinnati. That's going to be a great game.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I honestly did not know there was such thing as a WBIT.
Because there wasn't.
Okay.
It was the WNIT, but the NCAA didn't own that tournament, I guess. So they made one that they own, and now this is
that what they call it?
Replaces the WNIT.
So it is WBIT, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay, not like
What the hell's the
It
B
is
stand for?
not like W, like dubstep.
Women's basketball
Oh,
invitational. Do I have to? What?
No,
Are you making a joke?
Just when BIT is part of it, it's just like, where are we going with this?
Right. Is it a bit?
Dub bit.
Well,
She called it the dub bit.
Dub bit.
We're going to the dub bit tonight.
yeah. Who wants to go to the NCAA tournament when we can go to the bit?
I might actually go to that game. We have a family friend who plays for the Gophers. Number 24, Mallory Heyer, Chaska's own.
Count your tail.
Oh, great song.
Great song.
shout out to Chaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man.
What's it like in Chaska? Is it nice?
Real pretty. But the weather's way better than it is here.
Tropical?
Is it really?
I love Chaska. I just wish we had more restaurants. It's a real problem.
Yeah. Same argument about Plymouth. I agree.
Plymouth has everything.
No, they don't.
They have
gotta
everything
go-
but your favorite restaurant.
Well, we don't have Cane's, but Maple Grove does. But honestly,
Maple Grove has everything.
Maple Grove
Thank
has
God.
everything, and then if you go south, it has everything. Plymouth is kind of in this like no man's land.
I ain't gonna lie.
For restaurants.
My flabs are sore.
Maybe the Twin Cities in general is just, growing so fast, and the restaurants haven't caught up yet.
Yeah.
I just went to the closing of a restaurant Sunday night. Iron Door
I did
Pub
too.
in Lynn Lake. Great place, and I'm sad to see it go.
Is something replacing it?
No, but basically they got priced out by the landlord. So they've
why didn't you buy
decided-
it?
Help me, I'm poor.
Yeah, why don't you just buy more beer and cover the difference?
See, you go out of
I did my best to
you got out of
support
town for a month and they go out of business because
That's what happened. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That constant cash flow.
I
Yeah.
hate to see it just because I know people have dreams and I hate to see people's dreams.
It was a hell of a run for that place. They were around for almost a decade, I guess. And it was a great place, great neighborhood
I can't
sports
imagine
bar.
a harder job.
Yeah.
Well, that is exactly why I don't invest in that
Yeah,
or
right.
don't try to do that. I think when I was young, I would have loved to try and run a bar / restaurant. So I loved working in the service industry when I worked in that stuff. And I don't think at 57 years old, anybody should be taking that on. That's just too much.
Got to have a lot of hustle.
Oh, my God.
Sauce
You
your
guys
hands
so
up.
much.
Bonus.
Yes, sir.
Before you leave,
Okay.
could you explain if the Twins are going to be on TV or not?
Yeah,
They will be on TV. So I will just say, if you just type in, where can I watch the Twins on TV? Twins Daily has I think the second thing on Twins, the second thing you find in Google is a Twins Daily story that we are trying to update. I actually have to update it first thing this morning with the latest. First of all, we'll just say you can stream the stuff easily enough. Twins.tv, you can go there, sign up for $99 a year. You can stream it. So if you have cut the cord with cable, you don't have satellite, it is going to be easy to watch the Twins. And that is a brand new development for this year and this year only. That, and it
People must be
sounds like
running to the internet to download that and pay for that.
if you do have cable and you're wondering how you can watch the Twins, you shall be able to watch the Twins, is our understanding, starting, I don't know, it starts in 2 days. So I would hope gradually we are seeing cable company by cable company by cable company or satellite company announce that they have a Twins channel. Okay. It may be, and it's basically going to be a Twins channel, which on game days for 3.5, 4 hours, they have the game on. And other than that, it's probably not going to have any programming whatsoever.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Fascinating. Okay.
But as to what that channel is or how you can access that channel, within the next 48 hours, we expect to hear it from everybody. Now, whereas so far what we've seen from it, I think, is a lot of the smaller cable outfits in Minnesota have started to announce it. Paul Bunyan Television has announced it. Sjogren Television, Thief River Falls has announced it. I haven't seen Comcast. No, not Comcast. I haven't seen Comcast. I haven't seen DirecTV. I haven't seen Spectrum. Like the big ones I have not seen, although... Right. I mean, literally this morning, I've got to go and do some research and update that thing. We will have them all listed out there.
Yeah, you guys have DirecTV 668.
Okay, good. All right, great. I'm glad to hear it. Somebody's updating that. Great. Thank goodness.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So I'm guessing when it gets to say Comcast, which is where most people are, it will not be a free channel. It will not be part of the basic package. You will need to be part of the tier of the sports tier that also includes FanDuel Sports Network, where we watch the Wolves or Wild, right? Be part of that package. So, I think that's how you're going to have to be able to do it. But yeah, get out there and find out, because it starts in 2 days, and I'm amazed. I guess the Twins never really expected this stuff to be announced earlier, that these negotiations to get them on cable packages go down to the last second, and Twins are not in charge of those negotiations. That's Major League Baseball that negotiates that stuff. But I find it incredibly crazy that we are 48 hours from the Twins Twins opening day game, party, and we don't know exactly where they're going to be on the network, the cable network that dominates this market. So.
Well said.
That is strange.
Yeah.
Odd.
As long as we get there.
The Padres and the Rockies is what I've been told. They also, like in the recent years, it was the day before. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, what do you gain from that? Whatever.
Did the Twins not pay the bill?
I also don't get why. I mean, we've been expressing frustration about this on the Gleaming Geek podcast now for a month. We can't believe that it wasn't announced earlier than this. I had no idea it was going to, but apparently the Twins' point is like, listen, it's going to be on there. It's going to be announced. It will be announced before opening day. Just relax. It's going to happen. And I trust that they're right on that. It's just amazing to me that 48 hours, like some people might want to spend a little time, making sure that they have the channel available prior to 48 hours before the actual channel becomes available. So, I mean, not to mention, like, I personally am trying to decide whether or not I want to stream it or whether or not I want to pay for the upgrade. I don't really know what the other side of the equation is. I don't know exactly what the TV side of the equation is.
So how often do you use the FanDuel app to watch the Wolves or the Wild on the go? Right. I doubt that's going to be an option if you have Comcast. So now you're going to be like, well, if I want to watch it on my phone.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm still stuck buying the $20 package anyway.
Yeah, you're certainly not using the FanDuel app because they're not on FanDuel, right? And so then, whether or not you can have that on the Comcast app, I don't know exactly.
I hope there's a TV login, but I doubt there will be.
So just asking for my dad, what channel is it on?
Yeah, exactly. That is
what number can he turn it on?
69.
Everything you just said, he's going to be like, I don't understand. I can't do that.
He doesn't know how to get to Twins Daily.
No, he doesn't know the Twins scuttlebutt, let alone what channel they're on.
And I don't think we have updated that for Comcast.
That's unfortunate for the Twins in that it is not their fault, is what you're saying. This is an MLB negotiation,
right?
But Twins fans, a lot of Twins fans won't know that or don't want to hear that. They're mad at the team, they're mad at ownership. Oh, sure, here's another thing. Really, you can't even tell. And it's not the Twins' fault.
It's not your fault.
It still sucks.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
But it's, you got to keep saying it.
It's not your fault.
But I just wanted to watch
I know.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Where do I channel?
It's not your fault.
Do you like apples?
Yeah, sure.
It's not your fault.
You guys are great at this.
We're like the Sklar brothers, but worse.
Yeah, when I have to stop in the middle of the sentence and tell you what to do, it just takes some of the
great improv teams do that, where they break the fourth wall and just tell the other people on the stage, no, you pretend to have a gun now, and I'll play off of that.
Yeah, you can't use a gun in every scene.
It's the best.
So good.
Put your hands.
What did he tell you? He said he
had a gun. Yeah.
So good.
All right.
Vikings
What's that
news.
from?
The Office.
The Office, yeah.
It's time for Vikings news
not your fault,
Power
man.
Trip, presented by
Do we have any Vikings news? I can't think of one thing.
Yeah. What is
Sauce?
What?
You sent me some Vikings news earlier today.
today?
Oh, it's probably something about J.J. McCarthy and how he's put weight back on. So I alerted Zach.
It was reported that he's currently sitting at around 210 pounds.
That's a huge bitch. Oh, Zach, your thoughts?
He's got a interview with something called Up and Adams Show,
That's Kay Adams.
and it's released in 2 hours and 4 minutes.
My God.
Not that you're counting down at all.
You have an exact timer.
Video, yeah.
He's at a golf course.
He's mad about some hand placement, is what I've been told.
I don't know where you're getting that information.
Zach is mad about some hand
He can put his hand wherever he wants.
because he's sitting like this.
He's never going to come in studio on this show.
Probably shouldn't.
I mean,
No. I mean, it's just the Vikings are going to be like, I don't think he's safe
Hannibal
there.
Lecter has to stay in his room, though.
I don't even think he's going to be allowed to be in the building.
Yeah.
Remember when J-Lo was here and they made everybody in the entire building put their phones like in a bag or something? Like, no phones. Jennifer Lopez is
They did that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did not. do
People
that.
were pissed. Like, I work here. I can have my phone. No,
Right.
J-Lo is coming through. Can you imagine when J.J. McCarthy walks through, the Viking security team is going to have to sweep the building for Halversons.
Yeah. And weird cameras.
Yeah. By the way,
You have a GoPro on his forehead. I don't have my phone.
I keistered my phone. They weren't getting it from me.
Attaboy.
The J-Lo day?
That's right, I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
still in there. By the way, had to get
man,
a new
that's
phone.
an old phone.
Like, I totally going back. I
Thank
totally
God it
get,
was a
like,
razor.
But he put it on vibrate first.
I totally get the idea of J-Lo's security team saying, like, look, no outsiders today, employees only, like, let's keep this as secure and as tight as possible. She's a big deal. But to tell employees of iHeart, like, you're not allowed to have your phone at work because Jennifer's coming through, go bleep yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working.
Like
I don't really even care that she's here, so
Yeah.
I'm not putting my phone anywhere.
Right.
Right.
But her team was pretty.
What's
dead set
the
on that.
worst that could happen? Like, what is the worst you could have done with your
I
phone?
don't know.
Especially in those days, right? I mean,
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, what year do you think
Just take
that was?
a bad picture of her. And
I guess. Who knows? They were very nervous
she's
about
really
it.
pretty. I don't know that it'd be very difficult to take a bad.
She's just a girl from around the block, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Did Rosie show up with a bunch of people that lived next to him and his cousins?
He didn't bring his phone. He brought like an 8mm
Yeah, he did.
with a heavy zoom.
Oh, Rose.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new center by the name of Ryan Kelly, and he talked about our quarterback, JJ, in terms less bothersome than Zach.
He wants to prove who he can be in this league. He wants to lead this team to an NFC North title. He wants to go to the NFC Championship game with Super Bowl. And I think he also understands like there's a lot that he hasn't seen, doesn't know. And so, for the last 9 years, for the most part, I've been in charge of the run game and the pass game and all the blitz lookups and all those. And so I think that was what I bring to this table is, hey, there's a young guy who we really believe in, who we know has the fire and the passion to be great. He just might not be able to see everything right away.
Yeah, we got us a big, mean center who's going to know how to play the game. I'm pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, he's really good.
Might end up being the best free agent signing of the season right there to help our young quarterback.
Awesome.
Okay, there's your Vikings news.
It'll be great.
Thank you.
Yeah, the draft is 4 weeks from Thursday. Can't wait.
Cannot wait.
What picks do we have?
We have 24, 97, and then 2 fifth round picks.
Okay.
So as of right now,
So we
I
got
think
a
they have
first round
4.
pick.
They do. Pick
Yeah, okay.
24.
All right.
He was so nervous.
Now you're talking about JJ when he came in the building.
They're talking about sauce on draft day.
John,
No,
you
I
gotta
don't get
go.
nervous. I just love it.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
I do.
Welcome back,
Johnny
man.
Bones.
All right.
Good to
I'll try and
see
stick
you.
around
Get
later
update
next week.
the Twins.
Yeah, the
TV
channel
channel.
guide. Sure.
Yeah, let us know. Call us if you get more info, okay?
I will do that. Yeah.
TwinsDaily.com.
Oh, I should just mention, Twins Daily has an opening day party at Black Stack Brewing on Thursday. Stop by Twins Daily and reserve a spot, and you'll get a free Black Stack beer, which is really good beer.
All right.
What time will that be?
That'll be a 3:00 game. That's when the
What channel
that's
will
when
the
the
game
season
be on?
starts. I don't know, but it'll be on at Black Stack Brewing.
You know that bar 1 year from today will close down because you have spent a month in Florida and now they are out of money. So help out that nice little brewery.
All
right, Johnny Bones, you're the best, dude.
See you, kids.
8 o'clock hour after this, more of Marnie Gelder and Fan 5 on the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.